Hi everyone, Budgetbin here. This is very unfortunate, but I have to make a video I wouldn't normally like to make. Due to budget issues, time constraints, and other technical difficulties, I am unable to make this video the way I wanted to make it. Originally, I was going to review the Intel Arc A770, car that has a lot going on with it, a competitive price point, and some compelling performance all things considered. More importantly, at the time of purchase, and for the following month plus the previous, this GPU was available, relatively affordable, and was a decent choice for anyone who was building new and was hoping to get a system now that worked, and yeah, you get what I am trying to say. But, I guess it's time we address the elephant in the room. Due to outside factors, besides perhaps the state of affairs with new graphics cards that are being released and AI vacuums sucking up those that are already barely available to begin with, the current US administration and the decisions they have made has affected the prices of goods for virtually every single thing. And obviously, that includes tech. Now, I try not to get political here because, well, that's not what this channel is, but I kind of don't have a choice right now. Memeing about tariffs, acknowledging the impacts, well, of course I'm going to do that, and I already have done that in the past, but unfortunately things are too out of hand, and I have to explain some things and point out why it has screwed over what I would want to have showed you guys as alternatives or options for parts and whatnot. So don't expect me to be talking about this stuff again in the future, or at least like this. To start off, simply, the video I was going to make was going to show how the Arc A770 isn't a bad choice and can be sort of surprising, could do a bit of gaming and all things considered, and well, if you've seen my videos before, you have a good idea of what it was going to be like. However, I want to say halfway through everything, when I was doing some troubleshooting at one point, I got word of an end to the de minimis tariff exemption, which in short is an exemption of imports out of China and Hong Kong for goods under $800 US. After seeing this, I went ahead and double-checked listings for all sorts of stuff. Eventually made my way to look at how much the Newegg listing for the Arc A770 I purchased was, and yeah, it isn't even close to affordable now. Without getting into too much of the nitty-gritty, part of what was going to make this card a good deal was that no one really paid attention to art cards to begin with, and that this would have been half decent once I showed you the numbers and explained how good it was for now and even in the far-flung future. But now I can't say that. I can't make the video that I originally intended to make. And in some ways, I already feel bad about my previous video from April 28th because I made that whole thing about budget controllers, which are definitely made in China, and I could imagine in the coming days or week, those things are going to go from $20 or $30 or $50 to double the price or even more, depending on how the tariffs impact them, or how the sellers decide to price them, despite many having them in the US at warehouses already or whatever. I'm sorry. Looking at this all now, I'm realizing a couple future videos or projects are probably going to have to be scrapped or canceled because of this too. But I just wanted to do things the right way and give you guys the best information and deals when possible. But because of these decisions that are out of my control, I can't do that the right way as of now. Or rather, outright so. Once again, I don't want to talk about politics, but this is the reality. Unless things change, which I doubt they will, especially since we aren't even able to make any of the chips that we need for, stuff that we use here in the US, which wouldn't it have been better to wait until we could have even begun to do so or stock up on them? I'm still going to make this video on the GPU. It's just that I'm only one person, so it will take some time, especially after all the work that I lost. But I figured I would give you guys an update since you all are so very patient with every release that comes out on this channel. To the very least, I hope you guys are excited for that upcoming video and videos, even though it will be radically different from what I was originally going to upload, but yeah. Anyways, I might do some small updates on Bluesky, so follow me there if you haven't already. Otherwise, you can definitely catch me on my Discord, but I guess that's all I can say for now. And so, as always, thanks for watching.